One more time. St. Lucie, how you feeling?
The government of Barbados has embarked on a transformative journey to elevate our nation's identity, strengthen our economy, and reinforce our global standing. At the heart of this endeavor is Gatherin 2025, a visionary initiative designed to galvanize Barbadians at home and abroad towards a shared future of prosperity and unity. I'm Joshua Hinkson. Thanks for joining us. The year-long national program will foster unity, promote philanthropy, drive investment, celebrate Barbadian culture and tradition, support community empowerment, stimulate economic growth, and fuel environmental sustainability as it propels Barbados towards its 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. It will pave the way for a brighter future for generations to come. Prime Minister Mia Amor-Maudsley welcomes all to Gatherin.
I extend a heartfelt invitation to you all. In 2025, come home. Come home for Gatherin. Or as the jingle says, come long home. This special year-long festival calls on every Bajan from near and far to return to our island and reconnect with your families, reconnect with the land, the culture, and the other people who helped raise you and made us who we are as a people. Gatherin is not just a festival, my friends. It is a celebration of us Bajans. It is a time to honor our achievements, to share our stories, and to look boldly towards the future that we are building together. Imagine a year where every parish comes alive from January to November, and then in December we bring everybody together, ensuring that the vibrancy of our culture is there. In every village and every community there is laughter and conversations of reunited families and old friends. Yes, Gatherin 2025 will be a time to deepen our bonds, to learn from each other, and to revel in the joy of being Bajan. So wherever you are in the world, start making your plans. Barbados is calling you home. And may I say, having started it in 2020 and COVID put us off our tracks, this is the Barbadian spirit that says we will not allow ourselves ever to be dominated by circumstances. We're going to do this one more time and get to the end.
The spotlight now shines on the parish of St. Lucie, where Anderson Rollock, the parliamentary liaison for Member of Parliament Peter Phillips, provides insight into the concept of Gatherin.
Gathering means togetherness, family, cohesiveness. You know, when you hear the word together, it means to come together, meaning that you were apart for some time. So the time is now for Barbadians, young and old, local and abroad. If you're here in Barbados, wherever you are, gather. It is St. Lucie's month, so gather in St. Lucie. Then it's going to be St. Peter and St. Thomas and so on. You gather. You've been here, people raise up, they have that community connection spirit, but they may be living further, St. George, St. Andrew, wherever. But it's time for you to come back home, reconnect with your family, spend that time, and gather. Gather in the name of community spirit, gather in the name of love, for love of our parish and our country.
It is no coincidence that the parish is celebrating faith. Speaking on Let's Talk About It on Friday, January 3rd, Anglican priest and senator, the Reverend Charles Morris, offered valuable perspective on the significance of the gathering.
Let me deal with the aspect of faith first and St. Lucie. St. Lucie is the only parish that carries a female name.
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
But do you know, or do you, can you recall,
Let me guess our history here.
that whatever we have in our faith, this Christian faith, was started by women?
Was started?
Yeah, but
Okay.
what those women went to the tomb that Easter morning, it was the women who started all this. You know? So I can understand the faith and St. Lucie because really that's where our faith emerged. The women went to the tomb and said he is not here.
Right.
And from then on a whole movement started that is here today.
Right.
So that, in my view, is a good concept with faith in St. Lucie.
Right.
But it goes a little deeper than that. Because I believe, I listened to a sermon It's out online. I decided to listen to it for all year's night. And again, part of it took a negative aspect of gathering.
Okay.
Said it was a distraction from the problems that are going on in society. I want to make it abundantly clear that the very faith that we have today, the very religion that we have, came out of a gathering. Mm-hmm. Remember the Feast of Pentecost?
Yeah.
That was a gathering of all the people coming back.
But didn't Jesus in his ministry
had 5 and 10,000, a million people gather with him?
That's right.
So I am at a loss as to how persons of a religious nature can see this as a distraction. We are all called to gather. Maybe some aspects of the church now are not gathering, they prefer to be online, but we are saying to people, come, this is what we want.
But I think, Mr. Morris, where the person may have missed the opportunity to understand what this is all about, we are also gathering our people to deal with the problems.
To deal with the problems, you understand?
That's the point.
Correct.
But there's one more thing that I want to say about this gathering, okay? And it goes back to the first one we were having when it had to be abandoned. You know what COVID taught us? That we are social beings.
Of course, reminded us.
And you know it was difficult for a lot of us to stop in the house, not being able to communicate with one another, not even to share a drink, not to do these things. Mm-hmm. That was enough to send a lot of us mad. Mm-hmm. So it reinforced the idea of togetherness, of gathering. Yeah. And gathering has always been part of Barbadian history. You gather in the rum shop.
That's right.
You understand? There we learn a lot of lessons.
Yeah. Isn't it where one or two gathered?
Yes.
I could stop there.
Come,
You going to say anything else?
Come, let us reason together.
And we got a crew coming in from the U.S. today. And we got another crew who's going to be coming in July, I know for sure. So we got a lot of people coming in already and ready for we gathering.
It's so good to be home. I'm Amy Morris. I left Barbados in 1969, June. But I'm back every year since I retire, and I just love it here. My heart sings when I land here on the plane, right? There's no place like it in the world. No place. I was born Cleversville, St. Joseph, Bathsheba. Now I live in Toronto, Canada. Canada is beautiful, but this time of the year, whoa. Just nice to get away for a while.
It is great when I get off the plane, hear the music, feel the warmth. It was amazing. Know what I'm missing. Think I'm coming back for crop over.
I was born here in 1950. So when I originally left, I didn't think I was ever going to come back. But the changes in this island have been so wonderful that my wife and I started years ago, but we were serious about it in 2020. We came for a month. And then we came for another month. And now we're coming for 3 months. So we're here until March. And we enjoy every minute of it. Every minute. So you youngsters are enjoying the efforts of your older generation, but they've done well. They've done really well.
Indeed, we continue to reap the benefits of their hard work, and for that, we are truly grateful. Anderson Rollock provides an overview of several events and shares insights from the residents of St. Lucie. He elaborates on the events previously highlighted by my colleague Wendy Burke in a CBC News report.
When the year started, we had the Islandwide motorcade, and when it stopped at the corner bar in Crab Hill, just outside of North Stars, you had a good turnout. Persons were excited for the buzz and to obviously, to want to know what's happening. We started the ball off in 2020, but unfortunately, by the time you got to like February, March, there was the interruption of COVID. So now that it's back again, persons are anticipated and want to know what's next, what's happening.
My name is Lila Bab. I am visiting actually from New York, and I was in Barbados for the first Gatherin in 2020, and I hope to be able to attend some of the events while I'm here before I return to New York. Specifically, I think I would like to attend one at Archer's Bay, the event at Archer's Bay.
My name is Ian Bob. I think it will benefit the locals in the area, it's true. It will benefit people, you know, people from different districts in St. Lucie, whether it is shops. They say they're having things at schools and churches, and I read the thing, but I can't remember all. But the point is, yes, I think it will benefit, you know, the locals in the surroundings of St. Lucie. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion.
Hi, hello, I'm Inga King, and I am excited to be part of Gatherin. We had a wonderful time in 2020, and I have been looking forward to Gatherin again. In St. Lucie, our theme is faith, families, achievements, institutions, talents, and heritage. And our programs have been centered around those 5 things. We are looking forward to having a wonderful time. It's an opportunity to visit various communities and interact, get to know other persons while we fellowship with them. And we are inviting all persons who are residents of St. Lucie, those persons who are no longer residing in St. Lucie, and all of Barbados to come down to St. Lucie, see our beautiful parish, and have some wonderful fun.
Hi, my name is Mika King, and I have been looking forward to having another Gatherin since Gatherin 2020. We started off with St. Lucie, and it was a great time, and I know that it will be a great time again this year. We're inviting everyone to come down, come and have a great time, fellowship and fun, and enjoy yourselves.
5 years ago, I enjoyed the regathering activities. Only thing, they were cut short. And tonight I was here to see how we, the St. Lucie people, would start off the regathering.
Well, just last night at the rectory grounds of the historic St. Lucie's Parish Church, there was a movie night for back to school. We know school starts next week. And that was a family, food, and a fun activity where the entire community of St. Lucie and those from outside of St. Lucie, they would have come out. They would have spread their blankets, had their chairs and everything on the lovely lawns of the rectory, and they enjoyed 2 movies last night. That being behind us now, Sunday, first Sunday of the month, we'll be worshiping at the St. Lucie's Parish Church, which this year is celebrating 395 years, one of the first 6 original parish churches. And the National Organizing Committee for Gathering, they'll be coming up to St. Lucie, along with us, the Parish Organizing Committee, and the congregation and residents will be here to bless the month as we go into worship at the St. Lucie's Parish Church.
Senior Minister Carrie Simmons told the congregation at the St. Lucie Parish Church, the gathering in the Northern Parish is an opportunity for tourists to experience the communities and bring business to local shops.
We all know that the visitors to Barbados like to be and to do and to experience that which we do. And therefore, the rum shop in St. Lucie And those people in St. Lucie who are not chefs, I don't want to make this thing a fancy thing, those people who could cook, they must be celebrated and they must be identified. And one of the things that we hope to be able to achieve is to identify the best cooks across this island in every parish.
Reverend Hugh Sandiford, in his sermon, says faith of self and nation will increase.
As we gather here today, we conclude this Christmas season. But with all endings, there is a beginning. So we begin in faith by following Jesus, the light of the world, as we gather. Let us, like wise men and women, worship or respond in love, because that is what worship is. Let us respond in love to God by bringing all that we are as we come long home and build a better St. Lucie, a better Barbados, and in so doing, advance God's kingdom.
And St. Lucie representative Peter Phillips says many want to be on board.
It's an acronym: family, achievements, institutions, talents, and heritage, and that is what will be showcased this year. We will be updating you on a weekly basis of all those events that will be taking place, simply because every day the excitement is so high that we are getting people from the same shops that you spoke about, Minister, the small business owners and so on. They are coming and they're saying, I want to be part of that.
The calendar is packed with events to be enjoyed by all.
We have a road tennis competition, which is going to honor one of our former road tennis champions. He's deceased now, Mr. Neil Graves. He represented this parish extremely well at the national level. That's going to be later in the month, around the 25th. Also, this is also 30 years of community independence. So the Parish Independence Committee will be having activities in the month, because St. Lucie, January is the month. The color for St. Lucie is jade. And they'll be having a morning hike on the 25th. There's going to be T20 cricket on the 18th of January at the Charlie Griffith Cricket Grounds in lovely Lowland St. Lucie, as person will call Pike Corner. And that's going to be on the 18th for T20 cricket match. And 21st, we gather at the Bay. Before we had it at River Bay, we gather at the Bay, another Bay, Archers Bay. That's on Arabaro Day. That's going to be at Archers Bay, and that is going to be a lovely occasion where persons will come out. There'll be food, fun, games, entertainment, the works. Will be on the 21st at Archers Bay. There's also going to be a massive northern flea market, which is going to be undertaken by one of our young entrepreneurs, Zaria Griffith. That's going to be on the Checker Hall playing field. And as I speak to you, like right now, we are literally finalizing the calendar because it's very fluid and persons are reaching out and coming in. They want to host this, they want to be involved. So we're trying to incorporate as much people as possible. So that calendar will be out. It's going to be out there. Check the social media pages, the handles, and so on to see what is happening in St. Lucie. Whether you're here in the parish, whether you've been born here and you're out in other parts of Barbados, we encourage you to come home and to be a part of our celebrations. And it's not only things for the outside. We're involved in our businesses. There are going to be open days at our businesses. You have the Arawat Cement Company. You have Mount Gay, the oldest rum in the world. We are partnering with all those organizations, and of course our schools. We're going to be having some tree planting at our 4 primary and our lower secondary schools, and we're going to extend that then to some of our businesses within the parish to plant some trees and to beautify various areas. So there's lots of stuff that's going to be happening. We're going to be having our pickle limes every Saturday. There's numerous spots in the parish where persons can get their pudding and sauce, but notice I said pickle limes because not only pork, anything that can be pickled, gizzards, feet, you name it, our pickle limes across the parish every Saturday. And then we're going to be having our shop limes and karaoke's, giving those small business owners or entrepreneurs the opportunity to, make something extra in this month. We're going to be bringing the people to you, and you offer the entertainment, the food, the drinks, whatever it is, and we are bringing extended opportunity in January for our parishioners. And then we're going to wrap up the month then. Our final line will be just you would say borderline St. Lucie in Allendale at an establishment, Charades, where then we would do a symbolic handover then for St. Peter to get the ball rolling.
It is certain, I certainly anticipate, I feel the buzz already with regards to Regathering 2025. Having set such a high standard in 2020, I know, and the committee, we agreed that we could not go below what we would have set and what the people of St. Lucie and the people of Barbados have come to expect from us up here at the top of the map in St. Lucie.
It has officially begun in the parish of St. Lucie. Barbadians, along with those who hold a deep love for Barbados, are being encouraged to return home, reconnect with their roots, and contribute to the island's development. Every effort is being made to inspire national pride, celebrate cherished traditions, and invest in building a world-class Barbadian brand. This concludes our recap of the Regathering events in St. Lucie. Join us next week as we continue to follow the journey of Regathering 2025. I'm Joshua Hinkson. Thanks for your time.
Come on. Here come my One more time. St. Lucie, how you feeling?